And
that's me a caveman point way out of bounds there.
yeah, it looks like Addie Trovator hit it, but she might have been on the caveman side when she hit it over.
Yeah, so actually, fun fact here, I don't know if you know this, but you can, if you're outside of the net, you can be kind of on the other side. I mean, obviously not on the other side of the court, but you can pass that ref a little bit there.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Kiara's going to set it up for Hibbard.
They can't really see back there, so.
Yeah. Scolotti's going to get it over. Addie's going to set up Hibbard, who tips it. It's received by Keene. Set up by Creech, hit by Adams, and it's going to be a kill.
Way out of bounds. A caveman point, up by 5.
As you can see, a strong hit, and it just comes right off.
Yeah, from the back row even.
Yeah. That power was just so strong she couldn't get it. And it's going to be an ace by Adams.
Love to see it, love to see it.
Excuse me, and it was an ace by Shields. Shields serving again for the Cavemen. And it looks like Hibbard called that out and let it hit the ground, but it was in, and it's going to be another ace for Shields. 2 aces in a row.
Yeah, it looks like that might have landed right on the line, Kira.
Yeah. Obviously, you can't call them all. Shields is going to hit it over for the Cavemen. Received by Addie, set up by Kiara. Hit over by Hibbard, but it's out. Shields with yet again another serve for the Cavemen. And it's going to go into the net.
Yeah, you can only keep up that streak for so long, but it definitely was a good run.
Yeah, and we've mentioned that Shields likes to hit her serves close to the net, and the risk of that is more serves going into the net.
I can't hate. I absolutely love it. Mm-hmm. I love those low serves.
Served by Hanlon, and it's going to be
Keene sending that way out of bounds over the Mr. Turton.
Hanlon's going to serve again for the Cavemen. For the Eagles. Received by Shields. Set by Creech. Hit by Scolotti. Received by Hanlon. So Shields is going to set that up for Amos. Hanlon gets it, and Hibbard's going to send it over.
They're going to call that inbound. They're going to call that inbounds. I don't know if I would have called it that, Kira. I'm going to be honest with you. Can't really tell from our angle, though.
Hanlon serving again for the Eagles. Shields is going to get that up for Creech, who's going to set it up for Amos, who hits it out.
Again, a lot of power.
Hanlon serving again for the Eagles. Amos is going to get that to Creech, who sets it up for Amos, who gets a hit and a kill. And it looks like the refs are going to call a lift on the Eagles there.
Oh, not a bad thing, especially when it comes to the Caveman favor. I know they're liking that.
Amos serving for the Cavemen. Received by Addie. Braunt's going to get that back in so that Hibbert can get it over. Creech's going to set it up for Scolotti, who gets a kill.
Scolotti getting that point for the Cavemen. Score now 15-9. Cavemen up by 6.
Timeout's going to be called by the Eagles. Mishawaka currently up by 6 points, 15-9 in the second set. We're going to head to an ad break, and we'll see you back when we get back.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back to the Cave. The Mishawaka Cavemen are facing the Elkhart Christian Eagles. Amos is going to serve it over for the Cavemen. Received by Addie, set by Kiara, hit over by Veront. Creech is going to set that up for Adams, who hits it. Amos going to keep that in. Creech setting up Shields, who's going to hit it over. Kiara setting up Thuku. And Keen's going to keep that in, and Shields is going to send it over. Kiara setting up Hibbard, who hits it out. Mishawaka point.
A lot of very fast thinking from the Cavemen.
Amos is going to serve for the Cavemen. Verant's going to set that up. Creech tipping it over. Addie's going to get that to Kiara. Hibbard's going to get it over. Adams going to get it over. Hibbard hitting it over and out. Another hit out for Hibbard.
You know, we're going to see a replay there. Watch what happens. You know, Hibbard sending it over to that corner just like she did a few plays ago.
Amos is going to serve it for the Cavemen. And she's going to serve it into the net.
A few subs. Morgan Ford coming in for Amos. And then number 1.
Knaffel, coming in.
For number 8, Reimer. Thank you there, Kira.
Yes.
I finally got the roster in front of me.
Oh, nice.
Wrote it down. Took a minute, but I got there. Waiting for the call from the ref. All right.
Number 1, Camry Knaffel is going to be serving for the Eagles. Received by Adams. Hit by Scalati.
Nice decoy there from Adams, getting the point for the Cavemen. You know, sometimes you gotta love seeing a good decoy.
Yeah. Cassidy Creech is going to be serving for the Cavemen. Received by Hibbard. Thuku's going to send that over. Creech setting it up for Adams, who hits it. And the Eagles aren't able to recover.
Point for the Cavemen. The Cavemen up by 9. Let's watch that replay.
Good try by Thuku there, diving for it.
Yeah, you can see they're all over the floor just trying to get there.
Creech is going to send it over for the Cavemen. Kiara's going to set that up for Thuku, who gets a kill.
Yeah, Creech touching that ball and just not quite able to get there. That definitely quite a lot of heat behind that one.
It's another strong hit from Thuku. She's definitely a strong hitter that we've seen tonight. Hibbard going to send it over for the Eagles. Creech setting up for Adams, who's going to get a kill.
Let's get a replay of that one there.
Steinman is going to be serving for the Cavemen. Received by Hibbard. Hit by Veront. Creech is going to set that up for Adams. And Veront's going to send it over. Received by Betzer.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't see Betzer coming to the game.
Me neither.
I bet she came in for Shields.
Addie's going to send that over for the Eagles. Received by Ford. Barthel's going to tip it over. Varant sending it over for the Eagles. Steinman getting that up for Adams, who hits it into the net. Addie Trovator sending it over for the Eagles. Received by Ford. Adams is going to get a kill there. Impressive power on that hit. I don't think the Eagles saw that coming. Speaking of Adams, she's going to be serving for the Cavemen. Received by Hibbard. And Varant's going to send that over and out.
Point for the Cavemen. The Cavemen 22-13.
Adams serving again for the Cavemen. Kiara's going to get that up for Varant. Gets a strong hit. Just comes off of Creech's fingers. You can see from Creech's face, she just knew it was wrong as soon as she hit it.
Yeah, the Cavemen 8 points ahead.
Kiara's going to send that over. Received by Adams, kept in by Amos, and hit over by Adams.
Yeah, Adams and Simon, a little bit of miscommunication there.
Steinman's going to set that up for Betzer. And it's going to be shanked by the Eagles.
Yeah, miscommunication there from number 5, Traviton.
Cavemen now only 2 points away from winning this second set. Keene is going to be coming in for Betzer. And Keene will be serving. Received by Addie. Hit over by Varant. Creech is going to set up for Betzer. Kiara setting it up for Varant, who hits it out. Mishawaka now with 34 points, 1 point away from winning the second set.
You mean 24?
Oh, yes, 24. Looks like a timeout's going to be called here. Mishawaka now leading 24-14. We're going to head to an ad break, and we'll see you when we get back.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back to the Cave. The Mishawaka Cavemen are facing the Elkhart Christian Eagles. Varant's going to send that over. Creech tipping it back over.
And there is set point for the Cavemen. The Cavemen winning the first set 25-21, and then the second 25-14. We're going to have a 3-minute ad break, and we'll be back right after this.
Come and visit the Mishawaka Historical Museum and make sure to check out all of their different exhibits, such as their industries and businesses, church and faith, historic landmarks, military heritage, school and their famous Mishawakans exhibit, including some of our very own caveman alumni, as well as a working model train set and a brand new exhibit, Treasures from our collection. Located at 121 South Main Street, doors are open every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day. $5 for entry for adults, $3 for students, and kids under 5 enter for free.
Forte Waterproofing is celebrating over 60 years of satisfied customers. Experience, innovation, hard work, confidence, pride, honesty, integrity, determined, committed to achieve excellence. Fix it with Forte, fix it for good.
Get your costumes ready for the Mishawaka Trunk or Treat. It's a safe, fun, and spooky good time for all elementary students. Join us Saturday, October 4th, held in the staff parking lot at Mishawaka High School from 4:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. for an evening of treats, decorated cars, and costumes. The Mishawaka Education Foundation is looking for candy donations to help make this event a success. Your help makes a difference, and we'll see you there.
All right, welcome back to the Cave. Mishawaka Cavemen won the first 2 sets against the Elkhart Christian Eagles. On your screen here, you can see our upcoming sports broadcast for the Mishawaka Network. On the second, the Mishawaka will be facing Wawasee. That is going to be senior night here at the Cave. On the third, the varsity football team will be facing Warsaw in a very important matchup. The football team is currently undefeated in the conference. So Warsaw, conference team, it's going to be a very important game. After that, on the 17th, is going to be Wawasee. So make sure, for football. So make sure to tune in for those upcoming broadcasts. I know me and Cam will be here for next Thursday on the call, and Daniel Phillips and Mr. Rendell will be on the call for the football games. So make sure to tune in for those very exciting games coming up. We're going to kick off this third set. Cavemen won the first 2 by a, I would say, comfortable margin. And so let's hope they can continue that streak into this third set. Might get out early tonight.
You know what? I think every single game I've called has been a five-set game.
Yeah, mine were too, except for Tuesday when we finally won 3-0. Hopefully that'll happen again tonight.
Actually, we had 4 a couple weeks ago, didn't we?
Oh, we did. That's right.
But still, way too long. I was telling Kira that it's my bedtime. I'm ready to go to sleep.
Me too. I had a big AP test today, and then I had a chemistry lab I had to do.
You didn't have it with your mom, did you?
I did not, no. I do not have physics this year. That'll be next year and senior year.
Oh, fun.
If she has anything to say about it.
You know what? I'm regretting not taking physics. I got to be honest with you, Kira.
Yeah, she's great, and I see a bunch for labs.
Well, not even that.
They're fun.
We not doing great, Mrs. Hahn's class.
Oof. What are you taking?
Anatomy and physiology.
Oh, I love anatomy.
I'm not a huge healthcare person. I was just looking for something that was a little different. And it was either that or earth science for me. And earth science, I didn't want to be bored.
Yeah,
I gotta be honest.
I'm in the biomed pathway.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully, I don't know, looking for something in either media or in healthcare, to be honest. Very different fields, but both.
Yeah,
I have a similar interest in both. So.
Yeah, you know what? I'd be honest. I think I'm the only person who's not in biomed that's in there.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes sense. Actually, one girl's in surgical prep at UCI.
Oh, wow. Back to the game here. Mishawaka currently up by 2, 3-1. Now up by 4. Good sign for this start of this third set. Barthel and Steinman are going to come in. Steinman will be serving.
Kira, I got to ask while we have a second. Mr. Rundle's class, you've been in here. I think we talked about it. It's been 7 weeks now. What are you doing in there?
Well, actually, right now we're finishing up in-camera transitions. So in all those
fun.
YouTube blog videos, when you see the camera go swoosh to one side and then all of a sudden it's a new place, we're working on that. I just got the last clip I needed today during advisory.
Right.
I didn't have his class, so I couldn't finish the project, though. Surprisingly, I need to get a clip of the cave, and the cave is very hard to find empty, apparently.
Oh, it really
is. So it took a while to have time to get that clip, but tomorrow I'm going to put it together and finish the project.
There is a caveman point. Yeah, Kira, you guys have a lot going on, it sounds like. I know we were assigned, I think, 3 different projects this week. All of them being long-term projects, none of them being expected to be done this week, but
thank goodness for that.
Yeah, a lot to do, not a lot of time. Got to work on volleyball and football prep.
Yep.
It's a whole lot to do. Got a list.
Definitely.
Anyways, back to the game, Kira.
Very good for the cavemen keeping up with that ball. As you can see, it was very scattered, but they were managed to pull it together and tip that ball over the net.
Yeah, sometimes the cavemen just got to pull it together, and just like they did there, a lot of fast and smart thinking.
Yeah, definitely need to think on your feet for this game. Looks like the Eagles are going to get the point there. They just, as you can see on the screen, found that sweet spot where the cavemen were a little bit scattered. Kiara Trovatore is going to be serving for the Eagles.
Man, Kira,
skim the net.
I just remembered I have homework I got to do now.
Me too. Cavemen are going to get the point. Ellie Adams will be serving. Received by Addie. Looks like Betsy's going to try and tip that over, but it got caught on her hands.
Yeah, they're going to call that a lift.
Another serve by Veront. And it's just going to serve it into the net. Patterson will be serving for the Cavemen. Creech is going to get that up for Amos to send over. And it's going to be out. Eagles got the point.
Great play there from the Cavemen.
Unfortunately, just not able to aim that in.
Yeah, definitely. The Cavemen still ahead by 4, though.
Mm-hmm. Addie Trovatore serving for the Eagles.
And this game will be able to go to 15.
Barthel with a kill.
Replay there, Barthel's kill. We talked about Tuesday, her being a key player. We're definitely seeing that tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And I have to say Coach Adams is giving her a lot of playing time in these varsity matches lately, and I think that says a lot for how much Coach Adams trusts Barthel to perform up to the level of these upperclassmen. Shields is going to be serving for the Cavemen. Received by, shanked by Addie. Looks like the Eagles are going to call a timeout here in the third set. Mishawaka currently up by 6, 10-4. We're going to head to an ad break here, and we'll see you when we get back.
Come and visit the Mishawaka Historical Museum and make sure to check out all of their different exhibits, such as their industries and businesses, church and faith, historic landmarks, military heritage, school, and their famous Mishawakans exhibit, including some of our very own Caveman alumni, as well as a working model train set and a brand new exhibit, Treasures from our collection. Located at 121 South Main Street, doors are open every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day. $5 for entry for adults, $3 for students, and kids under 5 enter for free. Get your costumes ready for the Mishawaka Trunk or Treat. It's a safe, fun, and spooky good time for all elementary students. Join us Saturday, October 4th, held in the staff parking lot at Mishawaka High School from 4:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. for an evening of treats, decorated cars, and costumes. The Mishawaka Education Foundation is looking for candy donations to help make this event a success. Your help makes a difference, and we'll see you there.
Welcome back to the Cave. The Mishawaka Cavemen are facing the Elkhart Christian Eagles. We're in the third set. Andy Shields is going to serve it. Received by Hibbard, set up by Kiara, and hit by Reimer. It's going to be blocked by the Cavemen, and we're going to get the point.
Yeah, during our ad break, we were talking about it. Barthel is left-handed, as well as me and you.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about how Mr. Rundle said sometimes that step-up looks weird. And I said, yeah, when you're doing your approach, instead of starting with your left foot like right-handed people would, you start with your right foot. So it looks off.
Yeah, talking about left-handedness, I am left-handed, but not in volleyball.
Oh, really?
I'm right-handed in volleyball.
See, I write with my left hand and do everything else with my right hand.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I can write with my right hand. It just doesn't look good.
Yeah, I write with my right, and I do volleyball with my right, but I do tennis with my left and soccer with my left.
Huh.
Yes, and I like ride scooters and skateboards with my left.
Yeah.
So I'm dual-handed. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
I pick and choose.
There's a name for it. I just can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
Ambidextrous. You're ambidextrous.
No, that one is actually where you can use both hands for the same activity.
Oh, really?
I'm
use
one hand for each. Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we'll just call it dual-handedness.
Yeah.
I pick and choose. I'm picky.
Yeah.
Number 1, Cambry Knaffel is going to serve for the Eagles. Keene is going to get that over. Excuse me, Patterson. Looks like the Eagles are going to let that drop.
A replay there. The Cavemen keep it going. Back row hit from Adams. Yeah, Eagles not quite able to get there in time.
Yeah, just couldn't get the ball up.
The Cavemen 13-5.
Amos is going to be serving for the Cavemen.
I think this is the only time you'll hear us not say it's anybody's game, Kira.
Yeah, really. It's going to be hit out by Hanlon. Amos with another serve for the Cavemen. Received by Varant. Kiara is going to set that up for Hibbert. Cassie Creech sending it up for Adams, who hits it out.
Great hit, just too much power behind it. You know, it's one of the reasons why Adams is so good in the back, though.
Yes.
She has that power.
Definitely. Yeah, not many girls are successful at hitting so strong so far back.
Yeah, she's fast on her feet, and that's what matters.
Yeah. Creech is going to set that up for Adams, who hits it. Varant's going to send it over, and it's going to be a kill for Adams. Reisky is going to come in for Patterson here.
They came in 10 points until the end of the set.
Cassie Creech serving for the Cavemen. Received by Hibbert. Kiara is going to set that up for Varant, who gets a kill. See Cassie Creech frustrated there, smacking the floor.
Yeah. You know, Kira, I think this might be the shortest game so far this season.
Maybe.
You know, it's 8 o'clock. We might just get out of here before 9.
I don't know. Tuesday ended pretty quick, too.
Yeah. Well, you know, that doesn't count because I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Thought about it.
Kiara is going to set that up for Varant here.
Oh, a touch from Ford.
It's going to go out.
Yeah, Kira, I had stuff going on where I couldn't come in, and then everything ended up falling through.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought about coming in, and it was like 5 o'clock, and I was like, man, I could work. Nah. And then I found out like a bunch of people ended up calling off last minute.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I heard y'all had some fun on Tuesday.
Yeah, we were a little understaffed, but we made it work. We made it work. Wyatt holding down the fort on the TriCaster.
Yeah.
Did a great job.
I heard he did. I did not tune in. Marcel coming in for Shields and Steinman coming in for Scolati.
Steinman's going to be serving.
I can't quite do it how Turton does. The Scolati. I don't have that deep voice. Shout out Mr. Turton, like go.
Yeah, definitely.
With his soundboard on his phone, I need to figure out what app he uses.
Wouldn't be the same without him.
Oh God, no.
Kiara's going to set that up for Veront. Creech setting it up for Adams, who hits it. It's blocked, though. Creech setting it up for Reisky, who tips it over and gets the... And
point for the Cavemen. We're going to call it a 4-touch for the Eagles.
Steinman going to be serving again.
Man, I'm tired all of a sudden.
Hibbert's going to get that up for Kiara, sets it up for Duku. Verant's going to hit that. Creech setting it up for Adams, who gets the kill.
Cavemen up by 10, 18-8, and that is going to be a timeout, it looks like, from the Eagles. The Eagles currently have 0 timeouts. The Cavemen have 2, and the Cavemen are up by 10. And we'll be back after this ad break.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back to the Cave in this third set. Mishawaka Cavemen facing the Elkhart Christian Eagles. Like I said, the Cavemen won the first 2 sets pretty comfortably, and now we're in the third set. If Mishawaka wins this, they win the match. Creech is going to set up Reisky, who hits it into the net, and it's going to be an Eagles point.
The Cavemen up by 8. The Eagles slowly catching up.
Adams going to hit it over, received by Hibbert. Kiara setting it up for Veront, who tips it, but it's saved by Creech. Veront tips it again. Creech got a touch on it, but wasn't able to get it up.
Yeah. You know, she was already kind of falling when she had it up. You can see, like, she was trying to put her arms up as she was falling. Trying her best to get that ball.
A little bit of a break here as Creech cleans up a spot on the court.
I always laugh at Mr. Turton with his soundboard. He had it out the other day on his phone. He was playing some crazy stuff.
Maybe a hit by Adams, but it's going to go out.
Like, do you remember that I'm Just a Girl on TikTok?
Yes.
He had that playing the other day.
Oh.
For you guys who don't get it, because I'm sure most of you guys listening are millennials, go on TikTok.
Okay.
I'm going to make the assumption.
Received by Steinman. Creech is going to set that up for Adams, who gets the kill.
Shanks it. You know what? Speaking of millennials, I got to give a little bit of a shout out to Mr. Ebright, a big fan of ours here at the network.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Ebright, I know you've gotten a lot of bliss from me. You know what? Thank you for everything you do, and thank you for checking out our streams every single day.
He was such a great teacher last year, and I actually just had him after school for Scholastic Writing Club.
Oh, yeah? I thought about doing that.
Shout out to the Writing Club.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to join, it's super chill. You don't even have to submit if you just want to come in right. Come in right.
Or
E-Brite,
the Allsold Club. Feel free to come join the Allsold.
and in the Scholastic Riding Club,
Yeah.
there are snacks. So do with that information what you will. We're always looking for new people. So shout out to the Riding Club and E-Brite.
I thought about doing it, and I was like, that's kind of a lot to do with my already busy schedule.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I have a busy schedule too.
Yeah. Oh, girl, you got it. Reisky going for the kill.
It's gonna be sent back over by Ryman. Steinman setting that up. Bets are gonna tip it over. Kiara setting up Hibbert. Creech saving it. Kiara's gonna set up Ryman. Creech sending it over. Hibbert sending it back over.
Oh, the caveman just out of reach.
I'm going to take another little break here in the play for Creech to clean up a mess. Or, excuse me, not a mess.
Sweat.
Creech cleaning up sweat on the court. It can affect the shoe's grip on the court, and so there's always a towel ready to wipe up some sweat because players do get sweaty. It's going to be served over by Veront. Reisky's going to get that up for Betzer, who hits it, and she's going to get a kill. Mishawaka now 5 points away from winning the match. Adelaide Patterson is going to be coming in and serving for the Cavemen.
Yeah, Addie Patterson. Oh, sorry about that. Addie Patterson, a classmate of mine.
Looks like Adams is just going to be able to keep that in, sent back over by Creech, and they're going to get the point on that.
What a play there. I honestly don't think the Cavemen were expecting that.
No, I wasn't expecting it either. Patterson is going to get another serve for the Cavemen.
The Cavemen 21-15.
It's going to be served out.
21-16.
Number 2, Addie Trovator is going to be serving for the Eagles.
One of the Trovator sisters.
Yes. The younger one, the freshman. Betzer's going to hit that. Kiara setting it up for Hibbert, who gets a kill.
Yeah, it's going to go inbounds. You know, Kiara, I was just kind of thinking about it. You can definitely always tell when people are freshmen. Not even, like, by the way that they act, although you can definitely tell who's a freshman by the way that they act. Like, you know, I was just looking at pictures of Soel Ortiz and I found a picture of us on our phone, even from sophomore year. It's like, wow, we look like babies. And they're going to call that a 4. Oh, okay, we're not. Thought they were going to call that a 4.
Creech is going to set that up here for Betzer. Received by Veront. Kiara's going to set that up for Hibbert, who sets it into the net.
The Cavemen 22-17. 3 points until the Cavemen win the match.
Number 1, Andy Shields serving for the Mishawaka Cavemen. Received by Veront. Tipped over by Hamilton. Shields setting up for Adams, who gets a back row hit. Looks like Hibbert is going to send that into the net. Andy Shields with another serve for the Cavemen. It's going to be served into the net. The Eagles will get the point and the serve. Substitution for the Eagles. Number 1, Cambry Knaffel coming on to serve. Knaffel earlier had trouble getting the ball over the net. Looks like it skimmed the net, it just barely got over. Hibbert's going to hit that, and it's going to be blocked by the Cavemen, but it's going to go out. Well, it goes off the Caveman wall
off their
and
hands.
goes out. They did not successfully block it.
No. That's the hard part about a block. Sometimes it just goes right off your arms and you can't even do anything about it.
Knaffel serving again. Received by Adams, set up by Creech, and hit by Betzer. It's going to be killed by Betzer.
It is match point for the Cavemen.
Cavemen making a substitution. Betzer coming off. And number 5, Morgan Ford, will be coming on to serve. Definitely good to see a lot of new faces in this game tonight. Some girls that don't normally get a lot of playing time coming in. Kiara's going to set that up for Hibbert, who sends it over. Adams is going to get the kill, and that's the match. Cavemen win 25-19 in this third set. They won the first set 25-21, second set 25-14. That one was a blowout. And now in this third set,
a Caveman victory. All right, so we're going to go to a quick ad break. Hopefully, senior Soren Scalati is going to come up here soon. She's going to come have a chat with us, and until then, we're going to go to an ad break.
Come and visit the Mishawaka Historical Museum and make sure to check out all of their different exhibits, such as their industries and businesses, church and faith, historic landmarks, military heritage, school, and their famous Mishawakans exhibit, including some of our very own Caveman alumni, as well as a working model train set and a brand new exhibit, Treasures from our collection. Located at 121 South Main Street, doors are open every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day. $5 for entry for adults, $3 for students, and kids under 5 enter for free. Get your costumes ready for the Mishawaka Trunk or Treat. It's a safe, fun, and spooky good time for all elementary students. Join us Saturday, October 4th, held in the staff parking lot at Mishawaka High School from 4:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. for an evening of treats, decorated cars, and costumes. The Mishawaka Education Foundation is looking for candy donations to help make this event a success. Your help makes a difference, and we'll see you there.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Forte Waterproofing is celebrating over 60 years of satisfied customers. Experience, innovation, hard work, confidence, pride, honesty, integrity, determined, committed to achieve excellence. Fix it with Forte, fix it for good.
Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
I'm back here in the cave with senior Soren Scalati. How'd it go? How do you feel after this win?
I feel great. It was a team to make us play in our defense and stay disciplined. It was a really good eye-opener to just keep on playing your game and play hard, even if the competition is worse than your own team. And
All right, and then do you have any goals for the next game? Next game senior night?
Yeah, I have a goal. I want to hit 15 kills with 0 errors. And I want to get about 6 blocks in, and I want to stay positive for my team and be happy.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming up here, and congrats on the win.
Thank you.
All right, and this is it on the Mishawaka Network.